Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon. Andy Cohen reveals housewife he's completely done with. Andy Cohen has revealed the one housewife that he's completely done with. There have been many who have walked through the doors over the years via various franchises. Yet, one has really ruined her relationship with the Bravo executive to the point he never wants to see her again. So who is it? Keep reading for more details. Andy Cohen reveals housewife he's completely done with. Housewives have thrown allegations at Andy Cohen and even told him to cough, but he still has relationships with some. RHOC star Tamra Judge and Andy went at it in the season 17 reunion, yet they were fine soon after. Brandi Glanville accused her former boss of sexual harassment, but he just avoids her drama. Carol Radziwill talks poorly about him any chance she gets, but he just claps back. Finally, Andy and Liam McSweeney are in a lawsuit battle, but he is paying no mind to her and just wants the judge to pause the whole situation for the time being. However, there is one housewife that he is completely done with and wants nothing to do with. According to Decider, Andy was hosting WHL on Sunday, August 11th. He had Bowen Yang and Matt Rogers as his guests, and they played Truth or Kink. As they were playing, Matt was asked to detail a time he was unhappy with the host. He shared it was during the season 10 RHONY reunion, and Carol Radziwill and Bethany Frankel were bitter enemies. It caused viewers to choose sides, and Matt shared where he stood. Andy Cohen agreed with Matt, and then the host was asked which one housewife he never wanted to see or hear from again. Matt Rogers felt he had just said it when he agreed he was too easy on Bethany. Andy then replied, "Bethany has been on a warpath to take both Bravo and Andy down with her reality reckoning. This comes after she thanked Andy and the network for all of the success they brought her in a season 7 RHONY retrospective." Viewers weighed in. After seeing this, WWHL viewers weighed in on the Carol Radziwill/Bethany Frankel debacle. More so did they agree with Andy Cohen. Matt was quick with that Bethany line on Andy's turn. Matt and Bowen are always 11/10 WWHL guests. Oh, Andy hates Bethany. AJRD with May Teet. Carol was also an iconic housewife. Grounding, effortlessly cool, chic, fabulous, and brought great comedic timing with her deadpan voice. Always thought Andy went too hard on her. Bethany is doing her own thing and living her best life away from Bravo. RHONY is now entering its second reboot season, which viewers seem to like a lot. So, no love lost there. Do you think Bethany is being ungrateful for how she is treating Andy and Bravo? More so, do you feel that Andy went too hard on Carol at the reunion? Let us know in the comments below. Andy Cohen is no stranger to drama. The mastermind behind the Real Housewives franchise has seen it all, from table-flipping feuds to tearful reconciliations, all under the harsh glare of reality TV. But even for a man with nerves of steel and a knack for navigating the stormy seas of housewives drama, there comes a point when enough is enough. And recently, Andy dropped a bombshell that sent shockwaves through the Bravo universe. There's one housewife he's completely done with. In an exclusive interview, Andy didn't hold back when asked about the housewife who's finally pushed him to the brink. "It's not something I take lightly," he began, his tone measured but laced with frustration. "I've given this a lot of thought, and I've tried to see things from every angle, but at the end of the day, there's only so much a person can take." Andy has always prided himself on being fair, giving every housewife her moment to shine, or to crash and burn. But for this particular star, the scales have tipped too far in one direction. "We're all human," Andy continued. "We all make mistakes, and I'm usually the first one to forgive and move on. But there's a difference between making a mistake and consistently creating chaos, not just on the show, but off camera as well." The housewife in question, whose identity Andy coyly avoided revealing, has been a polarizing figure from the start. Known for her sharp tongue and even sharper claws, she's never shied away from confrontation. In fact, she seemed to thrive on it, leaving a trail of broken friendships and shattered alliances in her wake. For a while, that made for great television, until it didn't. Viewers might think it's all fun and games, but the truth is, the impact of this kind of behavior goes beyond what you see on screen, Andy explained. It affects the entire cast, the crew, and even the fans. There's a responsibility that comes with being on a platform like this, and when someone repeatedly abuses that, it's time to reevaluate. It wasn't just the on-screen antics that soured Andy's opinion. Behind the scenes, this housewife had reportedly become a nightmare to work with. Insiders spoke of diva demands, explosive tantrums, and a refusal to cooperate with producers, while other cast members played the reality TV game with an understanding of the rules. This housewife had crossed too many lines. But the final straw for Andy came during a recent reunion special. Known for his ability to mediate the most heated of exchanges, Andy found himself at a loss. The housewife in question refused to back down, her relentless attacks leaving her co-stars in tears and Andy himself visibly rattled. "I've never seen anything like it," he admitted. There was no reasoning with her, no getting through. It was just pure, unfiltered venom. After the cameras stopped rolling, Andy knew something had to change. He took a long, hard look at the footage, consulted with producers, and even reached out to the housewife for a one-on-one conversation. But instead of finding common ground, he was met with hostility and defiance. "It's disappointing," Andy said, his voice tinged with sadness. "Because at the end of the day, I want to see these women succeed. I want them to grow, to learn, and to come out of this experience stronger. But when someone is unwilling to even try, there's nothing more I can do." The decision to cut ties with this housewife wasn't made lightly. Andy understood the implications, not just for the show, but for the franchise as a whole. But as much as he hated to admit it, he knew it was the right thing to do. "There's a point where you have to put the well-being of everyone involved first," he said. "And if that means letting go of someone who's become toxic, then so be it." Rumors have already begun swirling about who the mystery housewife could be. Fans are speculating wildly, dissecting every recent episode and social media post for clues. Some believe it's a veteran of the franchise, someone who's been with the show for years and has finally worn out her welcome. Others think it could be a newer addition, someone who never quite fit in and pushed too hard to make her mark. Whoever it is, one thing is clear. Andy Cohen has reached his breaking point. "It's a shame," he concluded, "but sometimes you have to make tough decisions. It's not about ratings or drama or any of that. It's about respect, for the cast, for the crew, and for the viewers. And when someone loses that respect, there's no place for them in the Housewives family." As the Bravo world waits with bated breath for the inevitable reveal, Andy remains resolute. This isn't the first time he's had to make a difficult call, and it certainly won't be the last. But for now, he's drawing a line in the sand, one that this housewife has irrevocably crossed. And so, a new chapter begins. The cameras will keep rolling, the drama will continue to unfold, but one thing is for sure: the real Housewives